Welcome to the Hoopgenics podcast, ladies and gentlemen. We've got a special one for you here today. I am your humble host, your boy Jerry, and I just want to thank you all for being here today with me. It is very much appreciated. So without further ado, I don't even want to make this intro too long because like I said, we got a lot to talk about today. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. So the NBA Summer League has been around for quite some time now. And what we've learned about it since it's been around is that some players, they show us some promise right before our eyes. Like, they looking like they about to be Bron. You know what I'm saying? They looking, okay, I don't want to say Bron because Bron is like, that's a stretch. I'm not going to lie to you. But they looking like they about to be something. You know what I'm saying? Like, something crazy special. And they, right before our eyes, and then the sky, we thinking the sky's the limit. Others may get off to a good start and it not be the same once the regular season gets started. So basically, I say all that to say what I've learned from watching the Summer League for a little minute now is I try not to focus so heavily on the Summer League, showing me the type of players these guys will be with their respective teams. Because the truth of the matter is that we really don't know. You know what I mean? Some of these people, they're going to play with guys who are coming up from the G League, or some people that they literally, the organization literally just signed for that Summer League game. Not Summer League game, for that league, like for these games. You know what I mean? So they're not building that same chemistry, playing with the same players. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like you're not going to see the max of their potential as it would be if they were playing with their respective teams. You know what I mean? So that's why I say the truth of the matter is we really don't know how they will fit in with their respective teams from the Summer League games, unless it's like OKC Thunder, where it's some of the players from the starting lineup is playing on the Summer League team. But other than that, you're really not going to know. Now, we also get a chance to take a look at the sophomores who've gotten time in the league. Somebody like a Jonathan Kuminga, Moses Moody, James Wiseman. Those are just like, I know they're all from the Warriors, but those are just like a couple to Brandon Boston. You know what I'm saying? He on the Clippers. RJ Hampton. Okay, I could go on and tell you a couple different ones, but you know what I mean? Guys like that, we get to take a look at and see how much they've progressed over the year that they've been in the league, what they may have learned, how has their game developed. Are they dotting their Q's and their T's, so to speak? You know what I mean? But yeah, we get to see how much they've progressed and how much better they are. And that's always just very interesting to me, and I like to see that. So now that little monologue is kind of over with, okay, I have put together a list of the top 5 first-year players in this year's Summer League. So it's not going to have any of the second-year players in here. It's only going to be the first-year players, so the people that literally just got drafted. And I'm going to start from 5 and come down to 1. Okay, and I'm going to tell you somebody who is not in this is Jaden Ivey. I do like his game, though. I do like his game. He would be on here, but unfortunately he did get hurt. So I can't put him on here. You know, it kind of does penalize you, unfortunately. But bro, it definitely does have a bright future, and I'm ready to see what he does in the league. Okay. Now, my top 5. At number 5, I got Benedict Mathurin. Number 4, I got Jabari Smith Jr. Number 3, I got Keegan Murray. Number 2, I got Paolo Banchero. And number 1, you already know I got your boy Chet Holmgren. Okay, now look. Out of all of these players, yes, the number 1 pick, well, not the number 1 pick, I'm not in my number 1 pick, but I'm not going with the number 1 pick of the NBA draft. I'm going with my number 1 pick, which was Chet Holmgren. I do think that Chet Holmgren, will be the best out of all 5 of these players, without a doubt. At his size, the ability he has to handle the ball is unprecedented. He honestly does have a full offensive game. I've seen him take people in the post and get busy down there, and his footwork is undeniable. It's pretty great. I'm not going to lie to you. I seen him hit a Dirk fadeaway, and I think it was his first game. So that was a pretty big deal. And it was pretty nice and fluid if you really took a look at it. My boy was looking nice. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, he honestly does, like I said, he honestly does have a full offensive game. I've seen him come down the court for the pull-up J. And I've seen him diamond guys up like nobody's business. So now, here's the only issue with him aside from the offense. Okay. Now, defensively, I understand that he gets lots of blocks, and I get that. But the reason is simply because he has so much length on his body. Like, how could you know what I mean? How could you not be getting blocks, right? So, as far as the blocks goes, that's cool. We understand that he's going to get blocks. You're going to get blocks simply because of how long you are and how tall you are. I mean, you're 7'1". You know what I mean? With crazy long arms. It's supposed to happen. Let's be honest with each other. I do feel like it would be great if he did put on some weight, because I'm going to be honest with you, he was getting straight bullied down there when he was playing against Kenneth Lofton Jr. And the only thing about that is that guys in the league, they're going to be like 10 times stronger than a Kenneth Lofton Jr., right? So bulking up is going to be a necessity for him. But, I mean, as far as all the other parts of the game goes, I'm going to be honest with you, this dude gets it. And as much experience, repetition is healthy. You know what I mean? And with experience, it's only going to make him better. You know what I mean? And right now, he's looking pretty good, I'm going to be honest with you. But like I said, he needs to bulk up. It doesn't even have to be just strong enough to where you can contain yourself. Because if Chet Holmgren down against the Joel Embiid, just imagine that. You feel me? It's not pretty. You know what I mean? That's not a pretty sight. So, yeah, like I said, if he bulks up, gets stronger, so he can defend in the paint and getting them blocks down there, it'll look beautiful. And doing what he do on the offensive end, you know what I'm saying? He definitely has the brightest future, in my opinion. But I want you guys to let me know in the comment section of this podcast how you feel about it. Okay, let me know if you think it's somebody else that may have a brighter future than my man Chet. Y'all let me know down below. But we're going to get on to this next topic. So my man Damian Lillard, my man Damian Lillard has went ahead and signed an extension with the Portland Trail Blazers. He went ahead and signed a $122 million extension in 2 years. 2-year, $122 million extension. Man, this money that these ball players are making is just, it's out of this world, man. You know what I mean? It really is. And, you know, they deserve every penny. You know what I mean? At the end of the day. So, kudos to Dame Lillard on that decision. As far as it goes with Damian Lillard, I don't really feel as if, like, I know they want to win in Portland, as you should with any franchise if you're in the NBA. But I don't feel like if Damian Lillard was to end his career without winning a ring, I don't feel like it's looked at like, oh, he's not a legendary player because he didn't get a ring. I feel like for that franchise, he is a legendary player, even though, you know what I mean, he didn't get them to the finals. You know what I'm saying? Or he didn't get them a ring for himself. I feel like he'll still be that for that franchise, not for the NBA, for that franchise. And at the end of the day, I don't really feel like that's too bad. At the end of the day, you got to make your mark however you can make your mark. You know what I'm saying? It's not about all that extra stuff everybody be talking about. You got to make your mark however you can make your mark. If being one of the best in your respective franchise is how it goes whenever it's said and done, you broke many records for that franchise and set milestones that many won't reach for that franchise, then, hey, man, you know what I'm saying? Kudos to you. I tip my hat to you. But as far as it goes, he knows because he had ample opportunity to go to a different team and go win something, but he wanted to be loyal, which people are going to respect and should respect because, let's be honest, Portland kind of been BSing when it come to getting, the chance to win. I mean, let's just be honest about it. They be trading away people key pieces that they need, letting people go. And somehow, someway, we're convinced that Jeremy Grant is going to take them to the Western Conference Finals. From all the stuff that they don't bit. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, bro, at the end of the day, Dame's decision is just about his loyalty to that team, to that franchise, and that is cool. But I don't see that. I don't see his decision leading him to a ring, which is fine. That may not be what he wants or what his aim is. I'm just saying, as far as it goes, for Damian Lillard getting a ring, I just don't see that happening in Portland. But at the end of the day, get your bag. You know what I'm saying? Get your bag, put on for the city, do what you do. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, it's not gonna, unfortunately, it won't result to a ring. And that really goes for like all guys who are being loyal to a team, knowing that they're not going anywhere, which is fine, like I said, but it's not gonna result to a ring. Get your bag and all that cool stuff. But yeah, but I think they know that at the same time, so it's not that deep. So the next thing I have here is, what is Luca, Doncic, and the Mavs' chances on winning the West next year? And my take on that, man, what I would tell you is, of course, I'm a Maverick fan myself. You know what I'm saying? All the Mavs fans stand up. You know what I'm saying? We strong with it. You feel me? But what I will say is, of course, I think we have a chance. I don't want to say, here's the thing. We had trouble with the Warriors, okay, right? It's not like we had trouble. We really got blown out the water bomb, right? I'm going to be honest with you. And that team hasn't really changed. You know, I know that they've lost a couple of bench players, but let's be honest, those players were replaceable. They had the bench players were good, don't get me wrong, for that team, but they were replaceable. Like the main replaceable guys, irreplaceable guys, you know what I'm saying? That you don't want to lose is your Steph Curry, your Klay Thompson, your Draymond, your Andrew Wiggins, you know what I'm saying? Things of that nature. And then they're getting James Wiseman back next year, along with Jordan Poole, Kuminga. You know what I'm saying? The list literally goes on and on and on. So, I mean, Moses Moody, sorry. I ain't want to leave him out because, bro is a bucket. I'm not going to lie to you. I've been watching some tape on him. But when you look at that team, yeah, us, the Mavs, we got Christian Wood, JaVale McGee to come over and sign for us and everything like that. But, I mean, and we're getting Tim Hardaway back next year, of course. But, I mean, as far as that goes, does that match us up better with these guys? And, I mean, as far as us having, because, I mean, all we really did need was big play, right? It's just about if they step up to the plate. So, do we have a chance on winning? Yes. We just have to have our big step up. That's what it's going to have to be. I have to see how we play with our bigs. Like, whenever, our main issue, right, is we were talking about whenever we did have Kristaps Porzingis. We didn't, not whenever we did have him, but our main issue was we just can't get him to play together. He wasn't really giving us anything. You know what I mean? Really. So we had a big, but it just wasn't working out because he wasn't giving us anything. And I see a lot of our fans, we're getting crazy. We're going crazy because we got a big, we got Christian Wood, we got JaVale McGee. We brought them in, yes, which is cool. But it's what are they going to do? I have to see what they do first. I'm not one of the types to see a trade happen or something like that and be like, oh, yeah, that's going to be crazy. Oh. I'm not that type because you really just don't know how somebody is going to play with somebody until they actually go out and do it. So with that being said, outside looking in, just the Maverick fan inside of me, I'm screaming for joy because you know what I'm saying, I'm thinking we're going to have a good year next year. But that's the Mavs fan inside of me. Okay, that's not nothing else. That's strictly that. You know what I'm saying? So, long story short, to answer this question, I do think we have a chance on winning the West. I just have to. It just all depends on Christian Wood and JaVale McGee, how they step up for this team. I'm going to be honest with you, because pretty much down the line, the team is the same. We just bringing in a couple new players. You know what I mean? So we'll just have to see how they fare out with this team. But prayerfully and hopefully, we can make it work, because it's pretty damn good to watch the NBA when the Mavericks are good. I don't know about you, but down here in Texas, it's a pretty good vibe. I'm going to be honest with you. So Kyrie Irving is most likely to stay with the Nets. And I don't really find this isn't really anything that's too like, oh my gosh, no. You know what I'm saying? Because, I mean, at the end of the day, this is something we all kind of knew. You know, I'm going to be honest with you. Twitter was going crazy about it. They were doing all this, that, and the third. They were putting all the pictures of Kyrie in L.A., but when you really look at the situation, there's just no way that deal could have possibly went through. And at the time when it could have went through, the Lakers, they weren't willing to give up what they needed to give up. You know what I mean? And we seen, like, the Lakers, it's like they don't understand that they're the ones that are desperate. You know what I'm saying? Like, Brooklyn don't need y'all. Y'all need them. And that's not me derailing or degrading the Lakers. It's just y'all don't have the upper hand in this situation. You know what I'm saying? So as far as that goes, you could kind of see where when the reports were coming out about the trade talks and everything like that, you could kind of understand where that train was headed to, which was absolutely positively. I don't even know if positively is a word, but we're going to use it. Absolutely, positively going downhill. You know what I mean? So as far as that goes, yeah, nothing really too crazy from me on that situation. Kyrie most likely staying with the Nets. That's something that I feel like we all knew was going to happen. You know what I'm saying? So it's not nothing that's going to shock me or should shock you. I hope it didn't shock you either, because, yeah. What are your thoughts on the NBA bringing back the jerseys with nicknames? I like that. I do like that. Yeah, it's a pretty. It's cool. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's just one of the things that adds to the dynamics of the uniforms and the stuff they wear, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? That'd be cool. As far as it, like, I feel like they should add that. Like, that'd be something they should add in 2K or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Just marketing type stuff, which, of course, we know that's what it's for, because I would definitely buy a King James jersey. I'm not going to lie to you. That would definitely be heat. But, yeah, I mean, as far as the whole nicknames on jerseys, I don't think anybody's really going to be against that. You know what I'm saying? Unless it was just something crazy on the back of their jerseys. But you keep it clean, keep it nice. You get your money off of it from the fans, because you know you're going to have fans buying it. It's a good marketing money move for the NBA. So I think they should bring it back. And also I seen that the Pistons, this isn't with like the jerseys. This is not the nickname jerseys. But the Pistons are bringing back their retro jerseys. That is something I'm ready to see, especially with this new team they got coming. This new young squad that could kind of fare out to be like a Detroit Pistons team of old. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't necessarily say the bad boys, because we all know that was just a different squad. But let me find out Jaden Ivey is trying to be out on that Isaiah Thomas type of timing. Let me find out Isaiah Stewart is Dennis Rodman in the flesh. Let me find out. No, but that would be pretty cool. But definitely ready to see them retro jerseys from you guys, Detroit. All right. Next thing we have here is, do you think that what do you think LeBron will do when it comes time to sign another contract? Will he stay with the Lakers or will he leave? I hate questions like this because I don't know LeBron. So there's no possible way I could sit here and tell you what he's gonna do. But I can give you a good prediction. Okay. I can definitely try to give you the best prediction possible. Okay. So here's what I'm thinking. For Bron right now, and he said like in the shop not too long ago, it's win or bust. You know what I'm saying? Like right now, it's about win or bust. And I mean, if you watching the dude 38, you know what I'm saying? He about to be 38. One of the two. Bro really ain't got time like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, of course, he aging beautifully, but we don't know how long that's gonna last. So if the Lakers on BS for real, you know what I'm saying, and they can't get nothing put together, it would be a sin to not really value your options and see what's out there for you, maybe to possibly catch up to Jordan or possibly get one more ring to, you know what I'm saying, make it 5 on your resume instead of 4. You know what I'm saying? That does look a little bit better. It does look a lot better. I'm gonna be honest with you, but then there's still either way. I hope he not chasing Jordan, because at the end of the day, people gonna always have something to say, regardless. LeBron could be beating him in every single stat and category, and somebody gonna have something to say. That's just how it is. Regardless. So, but anyway, I feel like LeBron, of course, this is going to be the test season, right, with the Lakers. So I feel like this season, this is going to be the make or break season for the Lakers and LeBron, I feel. If they don't do good, of course, my thing is that this year they should be going for a championship. Honestly, I mean, LeBron, it's not like LeBron's getting younger. AD said he been putting in work, going in at 4:50 in the morning to go put up shots, so we should see that pay off during this season. They have no reason. They got a new coach, Darvin Ham. Russ said they all got on the phone. There's reports they all got on the phone, vowed to make it work. I don't see a reason for them not to make it work. So, with all that being said, it's a make or break season, man. There's really no excuse at this point. You know what I mean? We can't if it doesn't work this season, you can't say they haven't had enough time because they just had a whole season together. You know what I'm saying? To get that type of stuff together. So it's not really a time thing at this point. It would just be that it doesn't work. And if it just flat out doesn't work, it would be in LeBron's best interest to leave. And that's why I'm gonna leave that, because that is how I feel on that topic. All right, this little segment is going to be for, like, the little free agents. There was, like, a couple big free agent signings. I don't know if I got into those, because it's been a little second since we had our last episode. I know Damian Lillard, he's in Portland now. Of course, well, not now. He's always been in Portland, but he signed the extension with him. So congratulations to him. Shout out to him on staying loyal. But unfortunately, it's not going to result to any championships, which is fine. I mean, everybody has their own, you know what I'm saying, their own little, how they feel about it. But, I mean, at the end of the day, he doing what's best for him and what he feels is best for him. So, I mean, at the end of the day, do you, man. You're a grown-ass man. Deandre Jordan. He actually had got offered by the Pacers, but the Suns, it didn't even take him 24 hours to max out. Another deal to match that deal that the Pacers offered him. So DeAndre Ayton was probably a Pacer for like literally 7 hours, maybe. Maybe. So those were like the two biggest signings I had seen. I seen Anthony Simons. He gonna go back to Portland as well. This isn't really one that a lot of people were calling big, but I think it's a big deal. Malik Monk has signed with Sacramento. That's something I feel like we should look out for. Okay? He back with De'Aaron Fox. I know there was a problem in college. Look, if they can somehow, some way get that ball rolling in the league, okay, I really don't want to hear nothing. You know what I'm saying? If they can somehow get that ball rolling in the league, look out, Cali. Look out, because y'all got Y'all about to have y'all fourth. God dang, Cali got 4 teams, right? They got 4. They got the Warriors, the Kings, the Clippers, and the Lakers. That's wild, bro, when you really think about it. Cali going crazy. But anyway, I mean, I know Texas, we got 3, but still, Cali going crazy. But anyway, y'all going to have 4 teams in the picture whenever y'all get the Kings rolling. And that's what it's looking like they trying to do, bringing in Malik Monk. That's what I was trying to say. That was my whole point. All right, so basically, y'all just be on the lookout for them, okay? Just be on the lookout for them. All right, and yeah, we'll see how that go. But those were pretty much the main free agency signings that I had seen as of late that really caught my eye. All right, if you have made it all the way to the end of the podcast, I very much so appreciate you and thank you for taking out your time and using it on me. You know what I mean? Most definitely. I don't take it for granted. And as I continue to do podcasts and continue to make my way on this platform, I would just appreciate your patience as I continue to develop, as I continue to develop into the podcaster, journalist, YouTuber, just all-around person that I want to be. You know what I'm saying? And y'all are definitely helping me with that, and I appreciate it. Most definitely. I will see you guys in the next episode. Alrighty. Make sure you stay safe. Keep your loved ones close. All of that good stuff that you already know. And I will see you in the next show. Alrighty. Y'all take it easy, man.